Okay, welcome to the review of Transformers. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a custom Sam Witwicky movie version. Alright, anyhow, this one is really simple. I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but anyhow, why don't we go ahead and show you this thing. You have to go and you get your hands on this. Bam! Look at that! Indiana Jones. Okay, yeah, let's get a close-up of his face there. See, it really does look like him. And all you have to do is just repaint the damn bastard, put on the stickers and everything. And make sure that it's the kind that has this gray shirt here and not the one with the black jacket, as you can see right here. Black jacket, bad. Gray shirt, good. Okay? So make sure it's like that. And then you just get some stickers from Repro labels and you put them on and we're all good. So anyways, we're going to show you how to make this right now. Alright, before we get started, there's a few things we're going to need. We're going to need some paint. Bam! Okay, here's some black paint, Chaos Black. You know, whatever, just make sure it's black. And here's something I suggest. This is a clear sealant. It's a flat clear sealant. See right there? It says flat. Just makes it so that it's not shiny. I mean, we're going to be doing this guy's t-shirt, and since when have you seen a t-shirt that was all shiny and stuff? If you look at the t-shirt that Sam was wearing in the movie, you can see that it is black, and it's not shiny at all. Okay. So anyways, we need the paint and the sealant, and of course if we're going to have paint, we're going to need paint brushes. Alright, step number one is to actually take this figure out of the package, which I know to some collectors, especially me, is pretty much a big no-no, but you know, we're going to have to do it. Oh, and kids, be careful with the knife. You don't want to hurt yourself. Okay, there we go. The figure is open. Okay, now we've got the figure. Step number one, after you get the figure out of the package, is to wash it. When these figures are molded, they spray this greasy, oily kind of substance into the plastic mold so that the pieces will come out easier, and they stick to the figure when, you know, they get packaged and sent out to the stores and when you bring them home. And you can't really see them, but trust me, they're there. And you have to wash them, or else when you paint them, the paint won't stick very well. It'll chip off, peel off, so you always want to wash it in warm water with some mild soap. I just use dish detergent. It's no biggie. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll be back. Turn off, son of a bitch. Okay. Now we've got our figure all washed, he's nice and clean, and he's ready to paint. So we're going to need paint. Alright, I've got my paint mixed, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start painting the figure. I just want to go nice and slow, and you're going to want to just put on a very, very thin coat here. Alright, as you can see, this is coming along. Turns out that this is the kind of plastic that doesn't let paint adhere to very well. So right now, for this base coat, I'm actually just using paint straight from the bottle. After this, I'll go back with the watered down coat. Now I suspect that we're going to be experiencing some paint wear in the joints, which basically just means that as you move the joints, paint's going to rub off. There's a few ways to get around that. One of them is through using the sealant that I showed you earlier. Alright, and now the figure has his first coat on, which I'm just going to put one last coat on after this one dries. Wait for it to dry, and after it is dry, I'll put on the watered down coat, and then we'll be good, other than having to put down his arms and paint the top of his shoulders. So anyhow, we'll pick up with this a little bit later. Okay, the paint is dried, and now we're going to move on to the second coat. Now, as you can see, when we go ahead and move his arms down, certain sections that didn't get paint, these are the next parts to get painted. Okay, I just want to show you something. See how the paint is all scraped off here on his elbow? And a bit over here. You put his arm up. It's kind of scraped off down there. And the same over here. That's called paint rub. That's what we're going to use the sealant for. So, that's a good reason to use it. Another thing we have down here is this little silver belt buckle. Since the character rides a motorcycle in the Indiana Jones movie, he's going to be wearing some motorcycle boots. So, since he's wearing just black tennis shoes in the Transformers movie, I'm going to go ahead and just paint over that belt buckle right now real quick. Just a little bit of black paint. We'll just go ahead and there you go. And you wouldn't really even know that it was there. And we'll just go ahead and let that dry as well. Alright, now it's time for the second and last coat of black. So we're going to go ahead and put that on right now. Okay, and now we're just going to go ahead and let this dry, and then we're going to put on the clear sealant. Alright, now that the paint on this figure has dried, I'm ready to go ahead and put on this clear coat. This stuff will just dry on clear and should form a nice protective layer between the paint and anything else. Alright, now as you can see, I've gone ahead and painted the bottom cuffs of his pants a light blue because they used to be green. We're going to go ahead and give them a small second coat, and then we'll be just about done. Alright, and we're going to let this dry, and then we can move on to the next part. Alright, now the next step, of course, is to go ahead and seal the paint on the cuffs of his pants. So, just like before, we'll take our clear sealer, and we're just going to brush it on lightly. Not too heavy, or it'll actually pick up the paint and start smearing it around, and you'll start seeing the green underneath. So we'll just do it very, very lightly. Alright, and we'll just go ahead and let that dry, and then we will move on to our last final step. Okay, now as the final thing we're going to be doing to this is adding stickers. Whoopee! Yeah, we got these from reprolabels.com. Now you got a whole bunch of different design choices, you know, as you can see in this picture here. But I'm going to be going traditionally strokes. That's the shirt that he was wearing in the movie, and so that is the sticker that is going on his chest. And so we're just going to put it on, and then we're going to put a last layer of clear acrylic sealant over it, and it will finally be done. Okay, and there he is, finally complete, at least for part 1. Here he is, Sam Witwicky, movie version, just made from a regular old Indiana Jones Mutt Williams figure, and you can make one yourself. And next time I work on this guy, I'm going to show you how to do an even bigger improvement. Y'all enjoy? Signing off.